Okay, for today's session, so let's have module 6, the teacher and the community. Okay. So at the end of this module, you should be able to identify the stakeholders as integral environmental resource of the wider school community. When we speak of stakeholders, who are this? Can you again tell me who are the stakeholders? Maria Francia, Abukot, Myra Asibor, Marian Adino. Same question to Prilin, Kabagtong, Jan Ano, and Nico Calusor. Okay. So second learning outcome is to discuss the sociological considerations affecting the learning environment and the wider school community in relation to the external environment and other factors. We reflect on laws and regulations that apply to teachers in the context of the community. And the last, demonstrate understanding of the teacher's responsibilities to the state and the community as specified in the Code of Ethics for Professional Teachers. Okay, so we have here a diagram. As you can see, this is all about the external environment and accountability of schools. Can you reflect specifically selected external influences and constituencies for school districts? So you will see here in the diagram all arrows pointing to school district, and you will see the external influences to the school. Now, can you reflect on this? Marian Sorio, Emmanuel Sorio, Irma Sorio, all of the Sorios. Can you please tell me something about this? And same question to Almera Jane Cardenas, Emeline Carino, and Beatriz Castillon. Okay, so again, you just have to write your answer in the YouTube comment section. But please write first the question before writing your answer. Okay, so again, please tell me those names to those students hold. Please just state your idea of this diagram. Okay, so number one, we have the resource. So dependent perspective, availability of resource, dependence, general environment resources. These are the things that we are going to discuss. So here we have two perspectives on environments. So we have the resource dependence perspective, the resource dependence perspective, and then the institutional perspective. So what is this resource dependence perspectives? This includes environmental resources. So what are the environmental resources? These are the physical, personnel, information, and products. This also includes, this can be in a simple or complex. And the availability of resources is scarce to munificence. The dependence is need, and of course the availability. Decision makers view the environment as a place to gain scarce resources for the organization. So you will see a diagram also here. Then limited emphasis on goals, effectiveness, and efficiency. Schools constrained by other institutions of the society. the administrator is constrained by broader institutional. You will see here now the diagram. Okay, the diagram from scarcity to magnificence. For the scarcity, you have here competition for resources is fierce. So in magnificence, this scarcity and magnificence is under the availability of resources. So you know what is scarcity? Lacking. And magnificence is more than enough. So if in scarcity, competition for resources is fierce, in magnificence, survival is easy. So zero sum game goals. Magnificence pursue wide ranging. Limited to basic academic curricular and extracurricular programming because of course of the budget, of the resources. Whereas here in extracurricular programs, there are a lot of extracurricular programs. So now the question is, what will happen now to the school if scarcity is very evident compared to a school in which the resources is magnificence? So can you tell me something about this, Margie Samson and Mayumi Selili? Same question to Chinky Crebello and Diana Rose Fua. Okay, so please tell me your reflection on this. The thing that I just said a while ago, what will happen now to this school in which the school experiences scarcity compared to the school that in which magnificence is very evident. Okay. You can cite example for what is happening right now. For example, with the existence of this pandemic, what do you think will happen with this kind of resource perspective? So, administering task environments, uncertainty and dependency threaten or constrain autonomy and drive change. Thus, organization must cope. So, coping strategies, buffering, planning and forecasting, boundary spanning, adjusting operations, accommodating structure. So please relate now the coping strategies. So one of the coping strategies is buffering. So can you relate now buffering? What's this buffering in connection to administering task environments? Can you tell me about something? Edessa Mora and Laila Dore about buffering. And also to Jeffrey Gabrito and Joey Gallego. Please tell me something about this buffering. And you can also include planning and forecasting as two of the coping strategies, buffering, planning, and forecasting. Okay, so for boundary spanning, adjusting operation, accommodating structure, please relate this on administering task environment. Donalyn Pernia, Marife Paredes, and Lenny Lu Pahanustan. Okay, answer the same question. Mary Joy Gonzaga, Princess Dayan, and Sunshine Javier. Okay, so please relate the coping strategies in regards to administering task environments. Okay, the environment structure fit, change the structure to fit the environment. Okay, so if the environment is stable, a mechanistic structure, is an effective accommodation. If the environment is unstable, then an organic structure